everyone from the United Nations headquarters in New York. I am Tal Heinrich here to tell you how the international community at this iconic UN building right behind me is closely watching a remarkable project taking place in Africa nowadays. It digitally connects clinics and schools across the continent through an advanced satellite. This incredible, intriguing initiative is led by Spacecom, a leading satellite communications service provider. Grant Neuenberg, Reuters reporter, brings us an exclusive special report on the successful, life-changing and life-saving operation and what it looks like on the ground in Africa. Watch.
Africa is changing amazingly fast. With a staggering 3/4 of its population under the age of 35, the need for internet access and use of data in Africa is growing. While internet connectivity in urban areas has significantly improved, the suburbs and countryside were left far behind. With no internet access and connectivity, much needed basic government services in non-urban areas have been less effective or barely exist.
People who live in remote places like this say they don't use the internet. Two of the biggest barriers, according to research: affordability and accessibility.
But that is starting to change.
In just a week, communications satellite will launch from Florida and bring internet and television communications to the entire African continent.
Spacecom is a leading satellite communication service provider. It offers information and communication (ICT) solutions covering most of the Middle East, Europe, Asia, and Sub-Saharan Africa, where Spacecom's intriguing project, titled the Digital Community Platform, or DCP, first implemented in Mozambique, dramatically shortens technological distances.
Behind you, what you can see is the satellite plate, which basically provides connectivity, 5G, stable connection that we've been working with in the past few weeks and has been providing us with whatever we needed and beyond.
Here, for the first time, we reveal the extension of the internet and connectivity revolution in Africa, the digital future of the world's fastest-growing region.
Satellite will always play a critical role in connecting people across Africa and can reach in places where other physical infrastructure may not be able to do so, especially post-COVID, as people migrate from physical encounters to into a more digital world.
Thanks to modern satellite technology, distant villages and towns are now able to access what has already become a basic human right in the urban areas.
I think it's a huge role that satellite communication has more than ever because of the COVID pandemic.
In order to be able to connect remote location, backhaul over satellite is the common way to connect those remote locations for the SOA network.
It's going to help us to be able to access more information faster. It's going to help us to be able to connect with other people in the fields of education and healthcare that are across the globe.
Capitalizing on the opportunity, Mozambique is cooperating with the satellite communication company, improving the country's medical services in non-urban areas.
Drag each word to its synonym or antonym.
At this clinic, children can play online educational games while waiting for a doctor's appointment.
We're trying to provide a clinic with internet connectivity and solar energy to be able to provide sufficient medical diagnostics.
Fiquei mais ainda surpreendida pelos novos equipamentos que aqui temos. Muita novidade, muita tecnologia boa, mais fácil de obtermos os diagnósticos. E isso é uma maravilha.
Doctors and nurses are also satisfied with the high technology, improving their services and performance.
Nesta pandemia, temos uma solução para tal. Existe uma nova plataforma que é a Spacecom, que veio para ajudar o nosso país e os outros países que não têm finanças para tal, para alguma organização certa para a saúde.
Using the system, rural clinics can communicate with health professionals thousands of miles away. In real time, it is possible to share ultrasound data, a hearing, or a vision test with a specialist doctor overseas.
A implementação do satélite irá nos ajudar muito. Quando nós mandamos os resultados para Portugal, por exemplo, levam um mês para os resultados virem até cá. Para não levar esse todo mês, o médico pode também nos ajudar via online.
The medical team in the countryside then receives an accurate diagnosis and instructions for further treatment.
Efectivamente, este aparelho es muito prático, muito importante, sobre todo en diagnóstico ambulatorio y aquellos lugares donde es casi inaccesible esta tecnología.
Satellite communication is also revolutionizing education in Africa. Spacecom has created a local cloud in the village, dedicated to educational and any other content required for other government services in the community.
I believe that will be a huge support, a huge backbone for the educational system.
And connectivity has been definitely a real priority in education globally.
Your lecturer can actually deliver a kind of a classroom experience to you right there online with the backup from the satellites, enhancing the quality of education and all of that.
This new task we have, which is providing new solutions and reimagining education in a creative way, I think we can get it.
Thanks to its success, the project that you saw here is expected to expand across Africa in the near future. With one additional small effort and Spacecom's technology and innovation, life in non-urban Africa is on the fast track for a significant improvement.